Good morning, and welcome back to Daily Dhamma, a letter to our children. Today is December 8th, Monday, and I'm Dhamma Bum, and I'll be your guide for today's guided meditation. On Mondays, we usually take a look at the coming week. Today is going to be a little different. We're going to focus on the steps, the aspects of meditation, and get into that a little bit. On October 31st, which was a Friday, we did a Buddhism 101, and this is kind of the counterpart for that, and that's what we'll be looking at today. We'd encourage you to take a look at the description box. In today's Daily Dhamma, there is a 3-point advice on how to get into this live stream. If you're already here, you know how to do it. If you're listening to this later, you might find some direction there. And thanks to the guy who did that, you know who you are. Closed captions will be available probably not until tomorrow, but they'll be here. And the reason that we do guided meditation is in the hope that participants will develop an independent practice of their own, in their own home, in their own garden, wherever that is, because things get better if you practice daily. If you enjoy this video, please like and comment, share with others, consider giving us a super thanks. And with that, on my mark. Find yourself in a quiet spot. Spine straight, shoulders back. Lower your chin towards your chest. Let your hands rest in your lap, on your thighs or on your knees is fine too. Close your eyes and your mouth and imagine a ball of white light, an inch or two, 3 to 5 centimeters, beneath your nostrils. Inhale through your nose and watch it go down past your heart to your stomach and back out the same way. Take smooth, natural breaths as you breathe in through your nose. Watch it go down past your heart to your stomach and back out the same way. When outside thoughts intrude, gently brush them aside, thinking, no, that's not my business. I'm focused on my breath as it goes in through my nose, down past my heart to my stomach, and back out the same way. Remember that meditation has 2 parts. We're in part 1 now. First we get calm, and only after we are calm can we wise up. It never goes the other way. Wisdom never arises from a mind in turmoil. So just focus on your breath and listen to the Dhamma talk. And on Mondays, we always start with the Dhammapada, verses 1 and 2. 1. Mind is the forerunner of all things. Think and act with a corrupt heart, and sorrow will follow one, as surely as the cart follows the ox that pulls it. 2. Mind is the forerunner of all things. Think and act with a pure heart, and happiness will follow one, as surely as one's never departing shadow. So the Dhammapada teaches us that our mind creates our moods, our delusions, our obsessions. We meditate to calm our mind and tame our heart. We don't meditate to get things. We meditate to let things go. If we let go a little, we get a little serenity. If we let go a lot, we get a lot of serenity. If we let go completely, that is, if we accept life on life's terms, we get complete serenity. So today will be a little different in that we're going to review the elements of meditation, and that's going to be our whole focus. And our suggestion for the week is to work on these elements in your own personal meditation. We need to start with the human condition, and that is the 5 khandhas. Khandha means aggregate or heap, and these are the facets of a human existence. And the 5 khandhas are our body, our feelings, memories and perceptions, thoughts, and consciousness. And we are taught that these are all impermanent, unsatisfactory, and not the self. They are like a lump of molten lead. We cannot touch them anywhere without burning ourselves very badly. So as we meditate, when these thoughts arise, we look at them, we see them for what they are, and we let them go. The first, before we get into the 2 stages, Anapanasati is mindfulness of breathing, and it has 2 phases: samatha, which means serenity, and panya, which means wisdom. Some people say vipassana, which is insight. And these are sometimes mistaken as 2 different things, but both are stages on the same continuum. We cannot wise up until we are serene. And I know that sounds like a catch-22, but it's not. Wisdom only arises from a tranquil mind. Insight follows serenity, not the other way around. So before we can sit in meditation, it is imperative that we practice sila, or ethical conduct. Otherwise, we cannot be comfortable in our own skin. We'll be thinking about our double life, or the problems that we have, or outside issues, and it will be very difficult for us to focus. So sila, or ethical conduct, is right speech, right action, and right livelihood. We don't have to be perfect, we just have to be working on it. As a result of meditation, we see an improvement in our mindfulness, our concentration, and our discernment, telling right from wrong. The wisdom arises naturally. We don't have to go searching for it. You can look on the internet for photos of sitting postures using mats or cushions or chairs, various mudras, which are hand positions. Many people choose to use a straight back chair as a place to sit, and that's perfectly fine. Our first stage of our meditation is samatha, or serenity. And that is exactly the process we went through at the beginning. We find ourselves in a quiet spot. We're wearing appropriate clothes. They're not binding. It's quiet enough, does not have to be silent. We are seated on a cushion or on a mat or in a straight back chair with our spine straight, our shoulders back, and our chin lowered. We rest our hands in our lap or on our thighs or on our knees. And you can find many pictures online about how to do that. But the point is that the mental exercise is much more important than the physical posture or position. We imagine a ball of white light an inch or two below our nostrils. Inhale through our nose, watch it go down past our heart to our stomach and back out the same way. We just take smooth, natural breaths. When outside thoughts crowd in, we gently brush them aside, thinking, no, that's not my business. I'm focused on my breath. So we empty our minds. One thing we can contemplate is that our moods are created by our mind. So are our delusions and obsessions. This is why we meditate. We meditate to calm our mind and tame our heart. When we have a racing mind, when we can't seem to focus, that is exactly where we are supposed to pay attention. Take those rogue thoughts and that monkey mind and slide it aside. Tell it, you're going to have to wait. First, I'm focused on my breath as it goes in through my nose, down past my heart to my stomach, and back out the same way. The second phase of meditation, and some people think these are two different things. They are not. It's one unit, but there are different phases. In the second phase, panya, or wisdom, will arise. And this comes naturally from tranquility. When we are at peace, our breath will diminish. Our body will relax. And the mind becomes more serene. Now, when thoughts present themselves, we can examine them calmly. If it turns out we get excited by our thoughts, angry or sad or upset or have some emotional reaction, we return our attention to our breath as we breathe in through our nose, down past our heart to our stomach, and back out the same way. There's no hurry. Insight arises from a quiet mind. An irritated mind will not produce wisdom. When thoughts arise, we look at them with cool detachment, as if they were a fire across a broad river on the other side. We can see it, but we're not attached to it. We're not focused on it. And when we look at our thoughts, we might think something like this. This is the mind thinking of an outcome that makes me look good, bad, ridiculous. Let it go. This is the mind in a good, bad, jealous, angry, resentful, self-pitying mood. Moods are also impermanent, unsatisfactory, and not the self. Look at them, see them for what they are, and let them go. Our thoughts are like self-licking ice cream cones. They dance around trying to please our mind, which flits from one mood to another with very little in between. And we must look at them for what they are and let them go. Mindfulness and right concentration, part of our samadhi, can lead to spiritual insights about our intentions and our motives on our side of the street. But they don't give us license to read somebody else's mind or to psychoanalyze them or to take their inventory. So samadhi is a peaceful mind. That's the name of the third or one of the three streams within the Eightfold Path, and it consists of right effort, what you are doing right now, right mindfulness, paying attention, and right concentration. You brush aside outside disruptions. Reliable mindfulness will stay with us throughout the day, and it takes time to get good results from meditation. Doesn't matter what kind you are studying, but we think it's well worth the time. I'll end on this. There are aids in meditation, and these apply in our life as well. When we meditate and when we go through this week, let's project feelings of love, good feelings, metta with 2 T's. We need to practice generosity of the spirit, not talking about giving alms to the poor. We mean giving the other person the benefit of the doubt. Other people have problems. Maybe we could help them. We generate feelings of kindness and helpfulness. Sati, or mindfulness, and remember, this technique is called anapanasati, mindfulness of breathing. Sampajana, or self-awareness. Who are we? What are we doing? Why were we born? What can we take with us? And panya, wisdom, and selfless service to all. It's important to remember that to end suffering, we must stop craving, clinging, and clamoring for things. Tanha, hunger, when we crave something, that's what leads to our suffering. Instead, we need to focus on being serene and calm as we go through our days this week. So this week, if you find yourself restless, irritable, or discontent, take a breath, excuse yourself, step into the next room, sit down and put your earphones in. Imagine a ball of light an inch or two below your nostrils. Breathe in through your nose. Watch it go down past your heart to your stomach and back out the same way. Namaste. Okay. So thank you for coming. Good luck this week as you focus on your meditation. It doesn't have to be 20 or 25 minutes. If you do 10 minutes, that'll be sufficient, but do it regularly every day. We'll meet again on Friday, December 12th at 3:45, and we'll see how it went this week, and we wish you all the best. So thank you, and we'll see you again soon. Namaste. Thanks, Glenn.